Good morning and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Ah, let me just do a few things. I did not come to you from OBS this morning. I'm straight out of the Zoom. Shout out to Zoom. I'm missing you, Zoom. I miss a lot of things. Okay. Today's focus on your focus is gonna come out of I'm missing. Ooh. Sometimes I really do miss the Zoom though. It's like it's just like straight and direct. Okay. I don't feel like looking for the use. I don't feel like doing all the setup measures because I am just not. I'm just not into that shit today. Sorry about it. I'm just not that into it. Um yeah. So got I just got a little clip of or walked into Eric Brown's live a little while ago, and he was talking about people who want to be celebrities. And I'm going to talk about wannabe celebrities today, but it was inspired by his conversation over her that I'm having this conversation over her. Okay. So that's for beginners. That's for beginners. It puts some immediate thought on it. So I wanted to just come here and hit y'all with it. Whoever came on this YouTube wanting to be a celebrity, did people come up here wanting to be a celebrity, or have other people treated people as if they are a celebrity? And has that caused all attention that's around here? That's my focus today, because I didn't come on YouTube looking to become a celebrity. I didn't come here looking to do that, because in my personal life, to the people that matter to me, I am a celebrity to them. You know, it don't take no prep for me to come onto the YouTube. I don't have to do no preparation for stuff. What I have to prep for is my content, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it, what talking points I want to hit on. Everybody got their own style to how they come up and make their pointers. So I don't understand what the big dilemmas are and the big issues are around here, other than bold-faced jealousy. That's all I can, like, all I can account for the constant berate of shit. There's two categories shit falls in. Category one is your trolls, the people that are trolling you. It never rains in Southern California. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to my number one troll in the man kingdom right now. Shout out to you. Get y'all DU recorders and everything else out and about. This is what y'all do for a living. I can't stop y'all. The one thing that you have no control of when you become a content creator is how the people on the other side of the content see you. So you have to like be conscious of that. Have to be consciously aware of that all the time. Who wants that responsibility? Who wants that obligation that you've got to be aware of the audience you create to the extent that you become their obsession? Yesterday, I received a screenshot of a man who used to be Team Momo, like Team Momo, like my first wrench ever. Did I give a person too much clout and take it away, and now they can't handle that I'm just not that into you? Like whatever it was, that was the beginning understanding of somebody. Like, yo, Reckless, I gotta call you out straight up, because I think you're not looking at how terrible you looking on these streets. You looking bad, my nigga. You looking bad. Like this shit is just this shit is tacky. You look like you have a major motherfucking crush on the Momomo. I don't think that's what it was, but this is how you coming across. So I gotta take off my, I gotta pull down my swords right now to try to speak to you from the side of when we were cool. So I'm talking to you like that down ass bitch that spoke to you when I was saving your motherfucking channel. Yo, my nigga, you acting really weird out here. You looking mighty foolish. You understand? You taking this shit to levels you don't need to take it to. I told you that when you did other shit with my name years ago. All right? This is beyond Mo said I was part of the 10K. Because that shit was a 2019 discussion. You can't bring it into 2022 like this. You really can't. You looking mad full. Like I'm looking back. I just looked at the title of this shit and I was like, yo, you looking mad stupid out here, my nigga. I don't know what else to say to you. You looking mad stupid. What they putting in your what they putting in your marijuana these motherfucking days? What the hell? If you was my little brother, I tell you to find another obsession. I would say to you, yo, that bitch ain't worth it. That's crazy. So I'm buying cars now with stolen money. How that title goes? How that's working out for you? How that's working out for you? People ask me, yo, how it feels when the whole world is looking at you. Hello, it's not the whole world, my niggas. Because I think that's what y'all like to be niggas and bitches out here. This is the cemetery. This is the Section 8 division of YouTube, aka the cemetery. Because your channels are dead and dormant unless you're talking about each other. You've made us into a silo of like, this is the shittiest place on earth to live at, to be at. It's an embarrassment if you want to show somebody your channel and be like, yo, I'm doing this on the internet and whatever, because you got all of y'all stories that you got to tell. You got to try to explain why Miss Deb is up here in the middle of the night upset about somebody talking about her husband. You got to explain all of that shit to people. And it's like weird. It's like fucking weird. I feel like weird sometimes trying to tell people what y'all be talking about and why it's the center of attraction. There are some people in life that ain't never had shit. They have come up here and told you that in their childhoods, right, when they live with their mamas and their papas, they ain't never had shit. And they grew up with that same mentality, watching other people. I heard a woman on her platform say, when I was a kid, my mother didn't give us candy. So I devised a way, and I'm cleaning this shit up so it could make sense on my platform. She devised a way to get the candy from the other kids. Yo, she grew up. She's on this internet. She's doing the same shit. She devised a way to get something. She thinks big boobs, I know, in a good smile, I got one of those too, is going to captivate people to gravitate to you. No, that's not how it works, boo. But if you spent a lifetime trying to take from others because you can't have it organically, I'm not expecting you to change up on this YouTube. And see, my nigga, my niggette, I don't really know your story because I keep telling you, I'm just not that into you. I'm not into trash. I'm just not. I'm not into lazy, trashy girls. I'm into sophisticated women, ladies. Check my dossier. From day one, I was checking bitches up here about their ladylike skills. I was like, yo, it's not ladylike to ask another Black woman, is she white? Say I lie. Yo, y'all crazy for this. Y'all just crazy for this. It's just crazy. Every time I turn around, it's something new, something blue, something whatever on here. It's just like really fucked up. I never heard of women, like I did a series back in 2020, right? And I talked about the single Black female. Right? Who is she? The single Black female is a woman who is attracted to other women, and she doesn't know how to express to the other woman that she likes her. So what does she do? She spends her time trying to get to know the other woman to the point that she suffocates the other woman. She kills their good relationship because she suffocates it, basically. Yo, a lot of you bitches out here are single Black females. Not single because you don't have a husband, not single because you don't have somebody that's your significant other that you're fucking every other day or every other month or once a year, because y'all on here all the time, so I don't know how you find time to do that. But anyway, you're a single Black female because you're looking at another woman of color and you want everything that she got for yourself. Now, I know some of you know I'm talking to your spirit because that's what you're doing. So you'll be up here striking up a live, talking about that bitch was talking about me. And I'm going to say to you, yes, I was talking to your spirit because it keeps fucking with me. I ain't never been so molested or raped by bitches until I came on the YouTube. I ain't never had so many women eating me out until I came on the YouTube. Yeah, now people be like, Monica, why you gotta be so gross? Da, 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 da. They know what I'm saying because I am their taste du jour. Then I ain't never had so many guys that pee standing up, act like pussies, do the same thing up here. That's why I'm trying to check you, Reckless. You looking stupid right now, my nigga. You used to be somebody that people called the presidente. You used to come up here and kick some shit that people listened to until they found out you was full of shit. Then you had to disappear for a minute because you was so full of shit. You couldn't manipulate the people no more. They saw through your bullshit. I can't help it that I remember why some of you say you got here day one, what you said your purpose was. And I remind you that you deviated from your purpose. You know you deviated from your purpose. Big number one troll. Nigga, between you, all you fat dudes always turn out to be those kind of dudes. You ever seen the fat kid in school and you wonder what happened to him, how he settled down? Most of the fat kids in school that are successful today became slender thems. They found women that were least attractive, were attracted to their fat ass, and stayed with them. When you always look at the ugly guys, like this is why I be so mad at the conscious community around here, or the unconscious community of the men, or the manosphere, or wherever, when they be complaining about the women that they get a selection for because they can't get the hot woman. Yo, motherfuck you. Get the woman you got. Work with what you got. Build up from where you got. If you was worth anything, you can take nothing and make it into something. The reason why so many people dislike me here but treat me like a celebrity on here is because I have taken nothing and made it look like something every motherfucking day. When you see me, my nothings look great. I spoke to somebody last night and we was talking about the quality of our friendship. I love the people I love because they love me and they've been loving me since I got here. And they've been good to me since I got here, and they still good to me to this day. I give people what they give me, the same motherfucking energy. All the time. Every time. Don't be jealous. It's not in your DNA. You're not built like me. This has been my problem since I got here. I had the Robinsoners on my back because she wanted the people in my chat room to love her. She wanted to hear remember the girl? What was that girl's name? Black something. I don't remember. Y'all remember who she was. This chick came up here, got on a live, was like, Monica, I love you. I was like, oh. Slow down. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. I didn't make me no celebrity. The way you guys treat me, y'all treat me like I'm a celebrity. You guys act like you paparazzi. You would think I was Diana, Princess Diana and shit, and y'all keep following me in a fucking tunnel and I'm not gonna come out of it alive. That's how I feel like some days when I look at this bullshit right here. I see y'all try to find ways to take everybody down, take everything down. Like I'm looking at my life and I'm like, damn. I saw y'all try to look into. I had a YouTube friend, right? That I made into like my YouTube romance. You guys had a fucking like field day with it. Y'all was about to dissect that man's life. I had to be like, yo, you know what? I can't even. I gotta protect everything around me that I love. Everything around me that I love from y'all. This is crazy. I just met y'all on an app. Some people refer to it as a free app. And you people are just sickening. Now you got people self-diagnosing people around here, calling people narcissists and stuff like that. You know, that's fun. That's games. There's some real, like, nobody, and this is no disrespect to the platform that is giving out that type of information, but it's just information. It doesn't really identify or diagnose anybody because you can't diagnose these crazy motherfuckers up here because they are all characters and actors. They're giving you an alleged part of what they want their life to be. You're seeing them from some lens that they want you to see them at. They're not true to the game. Oh, you didn't have a green one? Okay, no, that's why I got it. And hold on a second. Time out. Peace. T. They said you can use 200 points to cover it. No, yeah, 200 points to cover it. I think he said 200 points covers $20 of the mug. So you can use the points for a mug. But I didn't use the points for the mug because he told me after the fact. Then he tried to tell me go get another mug. I don't know what other mug to get. Good morning, T. You're welcome, honey. See you later. I'll see you in a minute. Yo, this shit is crazy to me. I just be up here. I be up here like this shit is just crazy to me. Let me do some shout outs in the chat room. Hey, Karen. Hey, Hailey. What's up, Yvonne? Good morning, Glib. Why I smile when I say good morning, Glib? Because that's gonna be a problem to other people. You know what it is? Glib comes from my day one. Like everybody that's been down with me from day one, I just feel a certain kind of way about my day oneers. Like anybody that's been here when I started this shit, I get a happy feeling in my core when I see them. Shout out to King of Fo, who's probably somewhere just listening to me. You know, I go back to my biggest supporters, not my biggest fans, my biggest supporters. He was one of my biggest supporters. He is still one of my biggest supporters. With G, biggest supporters, day oneers. Some of y'all be killing me. Y'all be day oneers, but y'all be acting like we on some other team around here. Team bullshit sometimes. I'm reading all Karen's comments. I can't pin them because today I didn't put them up there. So there's 29 people in the room, according to my phone. And I guess some of y'all scared to write inside the comments this morning. Scared to live chat. You know why you're scared to live chat? You're scared to live chat because you know your appearance around here could be somebody's content around there. That has been the case around here the whole time. People are intimidated by the fact, and the reason why they keep a person like me on Front Street, I am a first of the month alternative when there's nothing else going on. You can always do a Mo something at the first of the month if you want to direct the Social Security. So I'm gonna have this gonna be my last first of the month breakdown for folks. If you are a person on the internet that you do not have a job, but you collect a disability check, a once a month check, a welfare check, whatever kind of government assistance that you have, a retirement check that allows you to live, you are their target at the first of the month. They need your money. Your money funds their lifestyles. No pun intended to the people that are repping rich life. No disrespect to the slogan. But many people here, lives are poor lives. They only wish they had a rich life effect. But they living vicariously through your pockets to fund their activities. Who are those people? Those are the people that you see this content coming out of them at the first of the month, hoping that when you get your check, you're going to be so turned on that you are hitting their cash apps. You're doing they got no fucking income but you. I ain't never spent my money on shit that I can't control how it's doing. No control how it's doing. So yeah, they need you to come around. They need to entice you. They need to give you reason to be here. So when you get paid, you remember them. Then you have to wait till when the first of the month content comes out and they just talking bullshit, how they then try to persuade you to take your money and put it in their pockets. Meantime, between time, they're not about shit. A lot of people rack up on this theory around this period of time. So y'all use a term called bandwagon. They'll bandwagon at this period of time because you are the target. You and your check. That's it. This is a sustainable community on each other's money. All the money does is just regurgitate around here. Why do you think Logic left? He didn't leave because there was a big fight, big breakup or whatever. There was no money circulated. And let's be real, because I'm just going to be real. When his platform did hit, his donations were more. His people would give 10s and 20s, right? When y'all was doing 2s and fews on this other end. Y'all know how this shit is going now. So dollar for dollar, that's a big hit. So he had deeper pockets supporting him when the bullshit hit the tank. Other people, y'all see them struggling around here with $2, $3 donations or whatever, just to make something happen. So y'all don't like to hear Karen's point of view or Karen's perspective on some things because it be the motherfucking truth. And you know why you can't handle the truth sometimes? You can't handle the truth because it's intended to make you think better, to think better of yourself. You know, I know it's a hard look. Good morning, Miss G. When somebody says to you, you can't rep rich life on donations. Now I beg to differ a little bit because I think people came out with their slogan and they said it's a quarterly. So I'm just going to say this. I've always looked at that rich life, #rich life, as being a quality of life issue. If you are sitting around a bunch of fucking bums, as we are with our ops, if you're sitting around people that are right now waiting for the first of the month to hit because they are crackheads, and we know who they are. They are crackheads, drug addicts, dope fiends, whatever. They're here in this community with us. That's what we got, fiends. They're here waiting for their next hit. So yes, if I was amongst fucking thieves, I'm the richest bitch there ever lived out here. Compared to where I am economically, where I am in my career aspects. And there are many people here that have careers. That's why they can't afford to do content amongst y'all, because they can't afford to have y'all rape them through the doxing system. That's how you rape people here. So man takes a woman or somebody forcibly takes somebody's sex. Y'all around here forcibly rape people's identities and dox them, making content out of it. So don't act like you don't understand my usage of the word rape and then go make some videos talking about she always trying to play the victim here. You motherfuckers are criminals. Most of y'all got fucking rap sheets all the way down to you don't even fucking want to talk about it no more. Who would have ever known Reckless, right? When he first started, had a rap sheet. Who would have ever really thought? Not me. I would have never thought that. Well, I guess I just rock with criminals and didn't even know that I was rocking with fucking criminals. Because nigga, you's a criminal. It got so bad. The motherfuckers that you roll with now today are the motherfuckers that call 12 on you, called your PO and told your PO what you was doing. The same people. Or, maybe that was a bad script because, the script did turn on the script writers. But that's the shit I remember around here. Crazy. My nigga, you still trying to be a criminal just on the internet, where you've been allowed to harass with freedom, aggravated harassment. That's all this shit is, aggravated harassment. If you got some facts on my life, the question is, why do you have some facts on my life? The question is, why do you need some facts on my life? And I'm not going to go through explaining to this internet one more time. People put out lies about people's life, right? One part of that or some part of what they're saying is true. I purchased a car. Everything else is made up. For entertainment purposes, y'all rock with it. If you like that story, if y'all will remember, let me remind y'all, Brother Malcolm, right? Y'all know Karen refers to him as Brother Malcolm. We on this side of town refer to him as Clown Shoes. If you know neither terminology for that man, that means you were not here in season 1, and you don't have no business being part of this discussion right here. You should just be listening quietly in the corner. He used to have a disclaimer inside of his description box that covered his lie. The other YouTubers, you know, they was like, why he getting away with it? Because he said this is a fictitious story he's making about people anyway. Y'all know about it. You don't even need the disclaimer right now because, like I told y'all yesterday, this is a big fucking soap opera over here. All it is just another edition. From my understanding, you guys got some video going on that y'all making like some series or what have you. I have not watched it because I am not fucking with the organizers of that whole shit. So I have taken a seat backwards. I'm not watching it. I'm not promoting it, but I'm not sabotaging it either. The purpose of what I'm saying right now is to just try to give you an apple to apple approach. They are making a movie over there. It's scripted and they are producing it and they're putting it out for your entertainment person as a collective. Toodles to them. People come up here with their content and they do the same thing. Just they go around and they bait you so that you can respond and it can enhance their content because they got whatever you said next and then they go ahead and they could build it on their platform. It's the same strategy, a different execution style. They execute it differently. So if I say to you that I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I look at all of the text messages I received and notifications I received about people while I was sleeping. I don't give a fuck if you're on the West Coast at the time and it's when you were awake, you was doing the shit. When I'm telling my story over here, it's when I was sleeping. You cannot reasonably, this is when we talk about what a reasonable person would do. You cannot reasonably come up here and say, she got a lot of damn nerve to be talking about when she was sleeping. It was this time for me on the West Coast. Bitch. Did you not hear the minute thing? I was sleeping. And in your story about me, bitch, I'm the star, not you. That's your problem. If you learn to stop fucking talking about me, you might be able to shine. When I hear people talk about you, Southern California, you know what they talking about? They talking about how you are all up Monica's ass. Whenever they talk about you, go around and listen to how people talk about you talking about me. They just, the easiest way to put it is, why you so obsessed with me? That's what they saying to you. They like, yo, what did you say about girlfriend? How does she always feel like she's part of your story? Because she put herself here. And you know, if I was to go back through my videos, when she was here, she put herself here. Wait till she breaks up with her new running buddy right now. That shit is going to be y'all entertainment for fucking weeks. When they have their breakup. Not today, not tomorrow, but in the near future, stay tuned. We seen this bitch snot nose cry to be with her old friend over there. That's somewhere else doing something else and probably couldn't wait to break free of her ass. She is probably so happy to see that she's sniffing up another pussy right now. And you can see it. Oh, girl, why don't you just fly out here? I can go and find you some videos where she's like, why don't you? I can't wait for us to meet up. Oh, girl, I'm going to fly to Las Vegas to meet you. Blah, 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 blah. It's just a blah, 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 blah. That's why I said the bitch should be a football motherfucking wife. We need to contact the NFL to get former football wives a reality show. She would be superb in that reality show because she already knows how to attack people relentlessly. She would be better than Nene from the Atlantic house, from the Atlanta Housewives. She would be better than, oh, I don't know, who was it? Evelyn from fucking Basketball Wives. Like, she would just be that. She would be, oh, what was it? Jackie from Basketball Wives. Like, she is a combination of all of those bitches right here with no motherfucking following of her own, other than Nunya. Nunya. None of your goddamn business. It's the best follower she got. Nunya. I seen people tell her, I can't fuck with you no more because of this. I can't fuck with you no more because of that. Yo, you washed up, bitch. Your washed up pussy got you with no motherfucking man from the NFL because that shit was over. And you know, I don't really know your life story, but depending on who you asked around here, he never made it to the NFL. He might have been an NFL player. He might not have been. He was caught up in some shit before he got, yeah, bitch, they done told me your story, but because I don't give a fuck about you, I'm not out here telling it. Give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about that. It didn't even give a fuck about you because you're not even in it. You got an imaginary motherfucking man right now. We don't even know what he looks like, feels like, or whatever. You don't even know what he looks like, feels like, or whatever, because you ain't even touched him in your imaginary motherfucking life. But real bitches out here, we got real shit going on. That's why you're worrying about who's fucking Mo or who Mo fucked or how she fucked it, what she fucking did with it. Girl, bye. How you get invested in somebody else's pussy? Do what I fucked make you come? I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time to deal with your colorism issues. I've been this way my whole fucking life. I don't know how to live any other kind of way. I ain't come up here and try to make it something else. Bitch, you told us about having maids and shit. I never had a maid. I know how to clean my own motherfucking house. So I don't need one of those. You sit up here and talk about nobody been saying anything about my kids. Nobody been saying anything about my kids. Who knows your kids but you? What Mo ever said about anybody? I said to people, come up here on my platform. She's not here to talk about it. Don't add to it. I never understood where there was a problem there. I never understood where there was a problem. She talked about my son. Bitch, because you had a son, I got a son. How many other motherfuckers on here got a son? Anybody got a son? Want to tell me they got a son? So every time somebody says somebody's son, they were talking about your son? No, but we can talk about some shit that you said out of your mouth. Some things that you said that just seemed like inappropriate. Let me go find my cousin to fuck some other woman's man. Why would you even want to go find your cousin to hook up with some guy you don't even know, that your cousin could steal somebody's fucking man? Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that all about? Yeah, I had to go do some due diligence to hear what you really said for myself. Not what people reported that you said, but what you actually said. What you actually said, and this is what you, maybe you don't understand how it conveys. What you actually said to the world is that woman over there got a whole motherfucking man that's holding her down. And I got some trifling ass cousins that live in that same state that I can get that are still that woman's man. You just talked about side bitch shit. who's the real side bitch on this motherfucker? Because to talk about one, you gotta know one. That part. Now I'm hearing about people homes and shit like that and whatever. And I told y'all the obvious. While y'all was looking through crevices of Zillow, right? Did anybody ever look at the square footage of my parents' home? Did anybody ever look at the value of the home in and of itself? Is that why mediums running around here talking about I'm gonna sue Monica? I'm gonna sue Monica. Every time I'm elevated somewhere else, he gonna sue me. I move into Harlem, he gonna sue me. Niggas didn't want to talk about Harlem ain't shit. She living in the poor section of Harlem. I was like, yo, look at these motherfuckers. What difference does it make to y'all? I'm living on whatever side of anything I live on. I ain't gonna ask none of y'all to help me live there. I ain't never asked any of y'all for resources to make it happen for me. Shit sounds stupid as fuck. And the fact that y'all interested in this shit sounds even more stupid. That's about it. I want to say something else about, because I don't want there to be no misunderstandings. Activities I don't participate in. I'm taking an approach that I'm trying to keep them off of my platform. Shit, I'm not repping. I'm just trying to keep it off of my platform. But it's not to discourage other people from doing what they do best. But what I'm saying to folks, take your own, like look at life for yourself and say, what am I getting? How am I being dicked on the internet? Are you a resource for others? Because see, the real celebrities around here are the people we don't even celebrate. The real celebrities are the people that hold some of you. They the glue that holds some of y'all channels together. See, when these people get mad enough, then they call you, they call out a video and they be like, this is what we heard from y'all in your own stories. Y'all done took your subscribers' money. Let's go to Lady D. Because that's the biggest prime example of some bullshit I ever heard on here. And I don't like Lady D, and she doesn't like me either. And she could go get that brain checked, whatever the fuck it is, because she's about to give me a whole brain scenario and tell me all kinds of fucked up shit about me. So let me just do her, okay? Lady D, dumbass, came up here and was donating to somebody's channel. This is a prime reason why I don't want y'all motherfucking money. This is reason number one. So y'all can get your pens and papers out and use her as, you know how they say, the case study subject number one. She's subject number one. So now I done gave y'all name, Lady D. So just think about it like Mission Impossible. You know how they come at the bottom chat and they'll be like, you'll see a little thing come across. Subject number one, Lady D. Donates to a channel. Boom, 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 boom. The bitch has some kind of fucking no refrigerator, no food in her refrigerator type story going down. Falls on bad time. She goes back to the channel holder and say, listen, I donated to you and now I'm in need of something. Can you send? Bitch, bye. That would have been my answer. That's exactly what would have been my answer. Bitch, bye. But then there was just like a host of videos out here. He didn't give a fuck about her. He did her wrong. Nobody did nobody wrong. How you going to donate in furtherance of getting something in return? That's not a fucking donation. That's extortion. You was extorting somebody. You motherfuckers are crazy to me. But that's just how this shit is, right? So some people might see her as a supporter of a person's channel. And as a supporter, they feel like, oh, she needs to be. I don't even, no, I'm not going to make no excuse for it. Like, let me give y'all a broader example of it. So you play the lottery every week religiously, once a month, once in the blue moon or whatever, and you come in your wallet one day and you ain't got no money. Do you go knock on the lottery and say, hey, Mr. Lottery, this year alone I gave you $422. You mind? Like, I don't got no stuff in my refrigerator. Do you mind giving me back $2? This is when people say, where the fuck they do that at? That would be a prime example. That's what you people do up here. You're not interconnected. It's a platform, it's a person, it's a thing, it's something that you paid for, it's entertainment. Did you pay for cable TV? And then when you had no food in your house, did you contact cable TV and say, hey, I know I paid y'all this month for the cable and I've been watching the cable and you've been doing pretty good with me watching the cable, but do you mind reimbursing me my money so I can eat? Shit is thrown around here. How that go, Karen? Shit is thrown. How you say that, lady? I just, like, I don't understand where they found these weirdos at. Y'all is weird. This is some weird shit. This is some weird shit. Do you have a car? So now, yesterday I said something about no frills over there, not having a car in Texas. I didn't just say something about not having a car. I said something probably got under the nerves of men, because here comes the biggest propaganda motherfucker to try to talk about my car. I didn't talk about that man's pockets, that he didn't buy a car because he ain't got no money. I talked about that man, the quality of a man in the other states. And this has been an open conversation. If you go anywhere on this YouTube, this will be an open male-to-male conversation. They will ask other males, you got a car? And they weigh and say, if a man does not have a mode of transportation, he ain't shit, depending on where you live at in the States. Because you need a vehicle to fucking get around, point blank. And you want to hear something else? Real men, they got a vehicle for themselves, and guess who else they put inside a vehicle? They put their motherfucking number one chick in a vehicle. I know some men that their bitch rides around in a vehicle first. Shout out to my cheek. I rode around. Yo, when he passed away, one of the biggest stories that they told was how, like, all his friends told stories about how they had to loan him their car because Mo had his car. And he could not take his car away from me. Because if I said I needed to do something, you know what he said? Here, boo. Point blank. No, it was no hesitation. And I was sitting there and I was like, damn, he did that? I never knew. It was seamless. It was seamless. He done took everybody else. And that was like the biggest joke to them, was like, yeah, I had to give him my car because Mo had his car. And it was like, they used to be like, get this shit from Mo. Like, tell a bitch she can't ride a car. Like, this is what they were saying. He's like, nah, I can't tell her that. They was like, she don't even got a license. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I can't tell her that. Talking about cars, since we're on cars. I remember when I crashed this car. Fucked up the whole back fender. Had to pick him up from work. I told this story. I damn near pissed on myself explaining to him how I fucked up his car. Didn't even hesitate. Just put the bumper thing back on, whatever. It was just like, you know why I tell those stories? Because those are the men I knew. That's the man, that's the type of caliber of man that I know. So to see another man on the internet walking down the street with his cell phone talking crap to another man that is nowhere around you, My comment yesterday was just like, yo, I saw you walking home from work talking shit. That's all I said. Like, that's what I saw. I don't know nothing else about you. That's what I saw. And then I said, the niggas I know moved to your same state. Not only did they buy a car, they bought a horse. So what I was saying, in actuality, they did by any means necessary anything to make them not have to do footwork. Now, you might got a car today. You might have even had a car back then. But all I can tell you is what I saw at that moment. And that was a comment that I made at it. That's my commentary for that period of time. Doesn't make you a great man, a poor ass man. It just made you get your priorities in order. You up here fucking yakety bookity buckety boo about somebody else. But you know what? And I'm gonna say this, right? Because now this is true. This is true to me. I didn't know about anybody potentially having any kind of criminal records. So maybe that prevents you from having a car. Interesting. But again, I'm not interested in people's lifestyles. This is what you showed on the internet. This is what you were doing. And I was just like, that behavior, you could be, basically what I was saying is get your life together and stop fucking worrying about somebody else bullshit that ain't probably even thinking about you. That's what I was saying, sir. So when your men's come at me, I know I hit a bone. Cause that's all y'all motherfuckers around here collecting bones. So I know I hit a bone for somebody else to collect. So thank you for that, pointing me in that direction. That's how I analyze the bullshit that comes out of here. Like how they try to get at me. Their subliminal attacks or what have you. Right? You can't get me on beauty because to me, beauty is skin deep. Y'all can't never fuck with what's on my inside. I don't give a fuck what you see on the outside. Y'all can't fuck with my inside. Y'all keep trying and it's not successful. But it's not because I'm a celebrity. It's because you want me to be your celebrity. Why? How? Fix yourselves. Y'all fix yourselves. Fix your motherfucking self. Fix your motherfucking selves. I got things to do today. It's Saturday. Let's do an unboxing. Let's see what Mo got today. What's in Mo's what the Mo done got herself right now. Now, you know, this was a no spend month. I did not get to talk about Financial Fridays yesterday. But I did pretty good this month in terms of where I see my savings at. I only thought I was going to be able to save $500 this month, but I actually was able to save. It might have been like $720. I was able to pay because I did go and spend, but I didn't do impulsive. I did go and spend because so let me just tell y'all something about life, right? I started off in one position and then I had to turn myself at another position because the one thing I know for certain is that people crave attention. And I'm one of those people that will shift my priorities for the things I want. So I shifted some priorities this month to achieve some headspace I need to be in. I know many of you are not going to understand that, but I understand it, and it's a place I put myself in. So I took up different activities this month to pacify me. And actually, I'm doing great with it. And I'm dumping the YouTube to some degree because you guys, this environment is toxic. And the one thing that The YouTube has been for me from the start. And if you've been here watching me from the start, this you guys practice idol worship. And for my belief, I cannot have people worshiping me. It don't go well with me. You fuck up my aura based on your worship of me. It is y'all practice the worst. This shit is not right. You idolize people you shouldn't idolize. And you guys do that shit so well on here. And it's because y'all some fake ass Christians. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Y'all read the Bible to suit your fancy. Y'all quote this thing up and down and shit like this. And, praise Lord Jesus Christ, Joseph. Oh! And shit like this while you're smoking a crack pipe. What the fuck? And I did not know in 2018 that a person that was praising God was smoking a crack pipe. Your motherfucking God is a rock, bitch. Boom, mic drop. Or crack pipe drop. That's been your God the whole motherfucking time. When you get to see the creator, he is going to remind you of those demons because he's going to let you sit here. Let me tell you how ugly your shit is going to get. Let me take a moment to tell y'all how that shit is going to work out for y'all, right? Your body you're going to be here in the struggle. It ain't going to be, some of you motherfuckers want to call somebody shit AIDS. See, my creator is a jealous creator. Say I lie. Y'all better get ready for the worship. Get it together. Let me hear your hallelujahs up in there. When you false worship shit, right? He said, your body is your temple. How can it be your temple when you're destroying it with drugs? Yada, yada, yada. The sex, the multiple sex partners, the shit y'all be doing, like how y'all don't care about your motherfucking body. Like it's not nothing to you. You give it anything and everything. So when that bitch starts breaking down and tearing down and doing all kinds of shit, that's your punishment. You will be here until you're unrecognizable. You will look like the motherfucking Tales from the Crypt Keeper by the time the shit is finished. That's why when y'all see that nigga coming up here doing those little dances and shit, that's why the shit is so funny. It's not because there's no AIDS. It's not HIV. As in Mary says, that's a God in you. That's a God in you breaking you down till you call upon him. Man, y'all are going to fall so fucking flat that you won't know what to do with it. Go back to that Bible that some of y'all told around here and look at the different women in the Bible and how their life turned out for them. Which ones became more beautiful as they aged and as they did good deeds? And which ones just fucking fell off? Need I say more? That's some real shit. But I'm not here to tell y'all about my God. I'm not here to tell y'all about my creator because he created you too. And trust you me, what you end up being, it's only going to be between you and he, your final product. So for those of you who your main, right, all of this, right, like I could do all of this, all of that. Let me just see what I could do that y'all can't do. Like it's just like it's crazy to me, y'all jealousy about some shit, right? Right? It's no track in here. It's no yarn, strings. There's no that bothers you. That bothers you because you're seeing yourself deteriorating. And then you're seeing yourself come up here drunk as fuck, Bree. You taking in that toxin and it's breaking down everything you got. I'd rather drink water, H2O, than have to deal with the shit you people got coming and going inside y'all. My God. You are reaping what you sow, and you don't even believe it. And you think that this hate that you are promulgating out here, let me use a different word because somebody's going to tell me to go promoting. The hate that you are promoting is a self-hate. It's not me. It's you hating yourself, because as you are looking at me and mine, you are disappointed in you and yours. That's the difference. That's why you guys are here while I'm sleeping, fucking, or doing whatever the fuck else I'm doing to make me feel good. You bitches are up here worrying about what I didn't or did say or how I said it. Why? Like, you sound and look stupid. Focus on another bitch. Period. End of story. You sound and look stupid focusing on another bitch. There's no way around this shit. No way around this shit. I can't help you with that. God is looking at y'all. Your God is looking at you and saying, what the fuck? But this is you Christians, and y'all know y'all are, because y'all, you know, some of y'all used to go to church every Sunday on here and shit and talked about your pastors and all the shit that y'all was in, and you know about your good Lord. Good Lord, y'all need to correct the shit y'all doing. Like, I don't understand this to save my life. I'm not trying to really understand where y'all are with this bullshit. But I just seen it, and I'm saying to myself, yo, this is a big ass mistake. Y'all are making big ass mistakes. What do I keep telling you? When your enemy is making a mistake, never interrupt your enemy when they are making a mistake. Listen to your enemies when they criticize you, because they are your biggest cheerleaders. I take the criticism with a grain of salt. The problem over here on this YouTube is I'm not listening to what you're criticizing me about, specifically you two ladies over there. I don't know what y'all saying over there on your platform about me together collectively, that y'all got 3-hour lives. And people are not repeating verbatim what you're saying either. When they characterize what you're doing over there, this is what they say. They up Monica's ass over there. They always making video about Monica over there. They talking about Monica over there, but they not willing to repeat your rhetoric. It's not healthy. Whatever you are doing, see, my creator won't allow people to share that shit with me. When I say to people, yo, are you aware of the fact they was talking about me last night? Yeah, Ma, I saw the video, nothing. Ain't nobody willing to repeat that bullshit that you saying over there. Because woman to woman, y'all looking mad, fucked up about it. Nobody can believe that women are sitting around talking about another woman like that. What is it going to take? It's going to take some of the men to tell y'all to shut the fuck up. Don't you fuck somebody every night? Where's your fucking husbands? Don't they hear you? Yo, I sleep with somebody. If I was even talking about you motherfuckers, he would hear it. Even if you slept with a her and you woke up next to a her, she would hear it. Nobody's significant other is going to be around bitches talking about other bitches half the fucking night away. So now here's another food for thought for some of you, right? Where's your man while you're talking about Monica? Where are these husbands at? What are they doing? Who are they doing? They cannot be sitting around there watching you bitches do this shit. Who are they? What are you doing? I tell y'all a zillion times, if Chico was still alive, I could not be on here. One, I could not take time away from my relationship to nurture y'all through evening episodes of this. What I would be doing is sitting there building my relationship, listening to him. I don't know, maybe reading a book with him, having some kind of communication with him, doing something that's going to make my relationship with the person that I am with worth something, than talking about a woman I don't even know on the internet that's worth nothing to me, adds no value to my life unless it's bringing you some money on AdSense. But I am pennies on a dime. And that's even crazy. Pennies on a dime. You earn it. You're spending 60, 180, 180 minutes of your time talking about me to earn a cent. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even fucking add up. You have to ask yourself, why would you do that? Who are y'all? What are you about? Where are the people in your life that let you do shit like this? What does it say about your happiness? It says you're miserable as fuck. You understand? When I first heard of the Karen King Chronicles around here, and I was trying to like not get into it, not understand it, I said, who got time to chase some woman around and try to find out? Now I understand a little bit clearer. Y'all, the jealousy is wicked out here. It's so fucking wicked. You think you can steal, destroy. Well, how that shit goes, y'all know how it goes. You are those people. When someone says you are the wicked, they really should just call y'all what y'all are, the devil. Like the devil comes all through you. You speak his words without no emotion. You just speak it. You live it. I can't understand for the life of me. I'll be like, yo, really? Where was their husbands? Really? This is very interesting. It's scary. It's scary. And you know, the men that do it so well on here, I think they just do it because, you know, it's something to do. They got no hobbies, no life, no anything. It's weird around here. It's weird how y'all do shit. It's weird how y'all do shit. It's weird. Y'all know what I have. You always know when I'm good. Nothing like a fried motherfucking pickle. They ain't never changed. You give me a fried pickle? No, I'm not gonna tell people what that is. I set my tone right. Here we are. Reclaiming my time, unboxing. It makes people scared. It makes people scared when I do an unboxing around here. Because it reminds people that I'm living. I'm living my life on here to the best of my ability. And I'm not focused on your shit. I'm focused on my shit. Ooh. I could be a little classy with this. Just a little, slightly classy. I don't know what happened to my box cutter. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I got one more boxing next week when it's the first of the month. Well, sometime next week, I'm gonna do a unboxing because I wanna start preparing myself for my return to office. So I have to get my whole return to office look together. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get to work. I got a lot of plotting and planning to do. Every little development stage, everything on my New Year's resolution that we don't create. I've executed every plan that's on. So every goal I had has a plan in place to achieve it. And I'm looking pretty good on some of my goals. Some like my development goals, I'm looking pretty good on. We'll talk about that more on Financial Friday. Because the financial aspect is a big part of it, a big component of it. All right, so here we go. This is the side that's missing. All right, so I think this is probably my third unboxing of this dude right here. But this one is special because I got my pen again. I haven't used any of these pens. I think they're garbage. I really do. I think they're garbage. This is my Hobonichi. So this is the free gift that comes with it. I don't know what you're gonna do with this damn spoon. I gotta look around and see what other people did with it, but it's weird. Like I don't know what you're gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna find something to make out of this. Okay. I bought a little bit. Yes, I bought some accessories this time from the website. Did I bring my bag? No. So for my LV, my Louis Vuitton that is. And Miss Deb, show your Louis. What you got a vintage Louis? Show it, do a special video just show off your Louis. I want to see. I want to see what you got from your Louis. Because I think I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my Speedy in to get repaired. And that'll probably be my 2022 Louis experience. There's two things I want from Louis Vuitton. I want the key clay, but they call it a key pouch now. I would like the key clay. It's just one of those things I would like. I'm going to get another planner cover in the fall of next year. I'll probably get the Damier Bean print. And then last but not least, Alma BB. I don't know which print it would be. And to fix my Louis Vuitton Speedy. So I contemplated getting a new Speedy, but I don't want a new Speedy. I like the one I got. So I'm just going to repair my Speedy where it needs to be repaired at. I'm going to take it in. So this right here is, okay. This right here is to close my Louis to make sure that it's closed when it's in my bag because it could open up and I don't want it to open up. So I bought this to wrap around it and close it. So it goes like something like this. This one already got one on it, but this damn thing is a little weak. Remind me next year we can make our own. This is like a fucking rubber band. Probably make our own. I'm up here playing with it differently, but I want this to go around my planner cover. So that's how it'll go around there. So it'll keep it closed in my bag. It'll keep it closed in my bag, and that's what I would like to do with that one. So I got this rubber bandy thing. And honestly, this is a couple of dollars. I don't even know. It's a couple of dollars, but that's what I got. And the second item I got, which is something that I want for my new, for this new one that I bought, because this is like a page keeper, so it's gonna keep the pages flat. So I gotta do that. I'm sorry I did not do the chat this morning. I just really didn't want. I saw some of you when it came in, so anybody I missed, I just missed. I just wanted to speak clearly without having any extra opines on the same topic. So what this does is it helps me keep the pages. So I want to put this on the front part. Oh, I guess you can't do that way. All right, so you have to put it on the back. So you have to put it on the back part of the book to hold it down, to keep the pages. It's like a page. It's like a page keeper. So what'll happen, like if I'm on this page, this is the best way to show it. I can easily just go back. Oh, might be top secret information about this YouTube. I noticed people were mad that I put my stuff inside the plant. I'm a planner girl. I write everything out. My thoughts are always transferred to paper. One of the biggest things I made sure I put inside my will was to destroy my writings. I did not want them duplicated. I don't want them duplicated. I'm thinking about destroying a lot of them now myself, because I'd hate somebody to get hold of my inner thoughts about some things in life. Last but not least, I bought another planner. This one will be for work because we gotta go back and forth, and I want to keep the binder at home that I got and just transfer information back and forth between the binder and this one. And the good thing about this one is that it'll start in, I think, April, and it'll go through March of next year. So I will be able to transfer some of the most important, critical stuff that's mid-year in here to there, if that makes sense. So yes, it's the same. I am a creature of nature. This is the same plan I'm using for my YouTube channel, the same plan I'm using for my personal life. And I'm going to have it for my work life. Now, what have I done differently is, I have a Cricut machine. I did buy paper and supplies so I can make my own inserts and stuff like that. So I'm trying to work on that and be more creative on that end of things for me. Because this right here, being a celebrity on a YouTube and all this other stuff, being a celebrity in the Section 8 division of the YouTube, it is not where I see myself at. It is not where I want to be in my life. This is not the highlight of my life, being y'all content. It's not the highlight of my life. It really isn't. It's kind of sad. It's not kind of, it's absolutely sad. So that's not where I want to be at in my life. That's not how I see myself. That's not where I want to be. But that's where you people like to have people at, and I'm not there. I just cannot believe when I seen people unbox these on the YouTube, you would have think this little box was mad big, and it really isn't. It's a little tiny ass box. I think I ordered that one. I probably ordered that. I got it on Friday. I think I ordered it like Monday or Tuesday of this week. I wasn't even expecting it. When I saw it outside my door, I was really surprised. I was really surprised. Yeah. What month does it start with, Mo? Well, the calendar, the calendar section starts with February of this year. So that's pretty good because we're in February now. So that's pretty good. The weekly section starts with the week of so 320, 328. So the week of 328. So that's not bad. That's another 4 weeks from now. So I'll be able to fully use this. And that's the weekly session. Let me see. The daily section starts with I think it's April 1. Starts with April. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. That's about it. I will not be here tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing me. Um, this week's schedule was supposed to be the Tuesday, Thursday. The Tuesday, Thursday. If I would have did Sunday, it would have been Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, right? So I'll probably see y'all on Tuesday. Two thoughts. Tuesday. I will be talking about a court case that I really wanted to discuss with you guys. That I watched in its entirety. I missed one day, which was Friday session. I missed everything that happened on Friday and some of the stuff that happened on Thursday that I thought I was going to catch up on Friday, but didn't. And then the verdict, it went to the jury on Friday, and the jury came back within hours with a not guilty. So I want to really discuss that case with y'all. It was a stand your ground case. No, it really wasn't a stand your ground case. It was a case where the man shot and killed somebody in the movie theater over a dispute over a cell phone. The man was a former police officer, police captain, I believe, and he shot and killed a man inside of the movie theater over using his cell phone. Unfucking believable. And you know, when Charlemagne the God, shout out to him, says that the people in Florida are crazy, he might be onto something because the jury found him not guilty of murder. Now, it should have not been like a top level murder. You know, it should have been like, but it was intentional. From my perspective, what I saw, it was intentional. So I'll break down that case to y'all. And what it means, I just need to do, because he lost his stand your ground plea that he was standing your ground, but a jury of his peers determined that he shot and killed the man justifiably because he was an old man intimidated by a man at the movie theater, and he shot and killed him with no provocation other than like he shot and killed him, like, get the fuck out of my face. Shot and killed somebody. That shit is crazy. And I'm sitting here on the internet with you motherfuckers that I can't shoot and do anything to, and I can't get y'all out of my face. But this man could literally be sitting in a movie theater, tell you to stop doing what you're doing, and kill you for that. Yeah. And this was a white man. White on white crime, right? Because we never really talk about white on white crime. White on white crime. He just shot and killed the man for using his cell phone. And the excuse that the man was using his cell phone was he had a sick child, teething toddler at the daycare, and they were texting him, and he was texting back before the start of the movie while the previews are rolling, not even like in the middle of the movie, the start of the movie, when the lights are not even dim, somebody else is making a decision for you that you can't answer your phone, and because it's infringing on their right, and they got a right to kill you over that. That shit is just crazy. That's just crazy. But we don't talk enough about white on white crime. We always talk a lot about black on black crime, but the white on white crime exists, and depending on what layer you are at in the class system, how it gets rated. Last but not least, in that story, the man was shot and killed. And his wife that was with him, as she was trying to stop her husband, right? Stop her husband from arguing with the guy that was about to shoot and kill him, right? Unannounced to them. She was shot in the process too. And they found that justifiable. Unexplainable to me. It like, you can say that he had the right to kill the man that was arguing with him, but did he have a right to shoot his wife? Now, it was only one shot. It was the same bullet, but it had consequences because it injured her as well. And there was no indication based on the conversation that she had said anything to the man or did anything to the man. What is the bottom line story? When you see your man in some shit, get him out of it. Walk him away. Do the sexy shit women do. Because you don't want to be without him. She is. Anyway, that's the case I'm going to go over. There's another case that's out in Florida with a serial killer, black dude. I want to talk about that case too, because his case is important, because the way they found him is through DNA testing, the same random testing that people are doing. And now I'm starting to think that this, like, I covered this a couple of years ago, but now I'm starting to look at it and say, this is a little bit different around here. The DNA testing from those kits, ancestry.com, go see who your family members are, whatever. The justice system has found a way to get those samples, those profiles that are built into their database to run it against unsolved crime. So they find a geological match. That means somebody that's an ancestor to you, or that's your ancestor, or they DNA match it based on the sample you provided to get back all those frivolous reports that people get back. And the reason why I say frivolous is because everybody that sent that shit off and come back, they started telling me that they all kinds of fucking 3% this, 18% this, 42% this. And I'm like, do you believe that shit? Do you actually believe that? But they do. It seemed too good to be true, the responses that they get. And so I'm wondering if this was if the underlying intention was to get people to voluntarily give their DNA for another purpose. And the purpose is to solve unsolved crimes. Last but not least, we'll talk about the Gabby Petito. Go figure this out. Her case back up inside the news because his autopsy was released. And talking about autopsy releases, I also got the dude that was like Full House, because now it looks like he sustained some real bad injuries to his head before that resulted in his death. It wasn't, it sounds too good to be true. And that's what I want to talk about. So for you folks that want to know the YouTube cemetery type life shit about Momo, keep checking out my enemies, my frenemies, the other YouTube channels. You can find out all that information about me over there according to them. You can find out about my life according to them. Meantime, between time, I'm going to resume my regularly scheduled program talking about the things I like to talk about, which relate to justice. Y'all do that. So you watch the paparazzi make me a celebrity, and I'll keep doing the things that make me their celebrity. Anyway, this broadcast was brought to you by the M and the O. Mo, mo, mo.